Um, so there's a level of fluidness that comes in our execution, especially like in an air-to-air tactical realm, um, that they don't have, and that's a huge advantage for us.
It,
Huge advantage for us.
and I'm so not well educated on when it comes to the fighter or stealth bombers. But one of the things that when I read about things or watch the news, it seems that what really is keeping the United States so far more advanced is the amount of stealth aircraft compared to the rest of the world. I mean, as far as I know, China just for the first time ever put their first stealth
Yeah,
bomber,
and who
and
knows how
we
good it is.
and who knows how good it
Yeah,
is. How important is the fact that we have F-35s, F-22s, the B-2, B-21s,
yeah.
and they just don't have it in large numbers or don't have it at all?
Well, it's critically important in a couple of different respects. So the issue with stealth is that in order to stay stealthy, you have to carry everything internally, and they don't have a lot of room on the inside of those airplanes for things, you know. So the problem with stealth, or the one of the drawbacks of it, is you don't have a lot of missiles to take to a fight, right? So like we're in an F-16. If I'm going to do straight air to air, I can go out with 5 AMRAAMs in a one AIM-9X heat-seeking missile, and across my four ship, I've got 20 AMRAAMs, radar guided missiles to throw down track. Um, you're not getting those same numbers with the internal carriage capabilities of an F-22 or an F-35. Super stealthy, and what most people, I think, on the civilian side don't realize is those guys actually get a lot closer to shoot adversary aircraft than you would think, because they only have so many missiles to give. They try to get close so the missile has a higher potential to kill than by shooting. If you shoot farther away, you can run the missile out of energy. If they maneuver, it may not catch up to them. Different thing. They get really close when they shoot, so that PK of that missile is higher. Um, and the issue with Taiwan is always going to be the tyranny of distance, right? It's just amassing not just the force, but the supplies you need, the number of missiles, the number of bombs, and things like that you need in order to mitigate the potential number of numbers that could be coming, across the strait. That said, like the F-35 is phenomenal, and let me think what I can say here. What I'll say is the F-35 was never meant to do four ship operations like I was in the F-16. Um, I don't know. I have no, but if you read the papers or if you follow defense industry news at all, there's a number of companies that are testing subscale stealthy style drones. And my
I was
guess
gonna
is,
just gonna ask
yeah.
you about
And my
that.
guess is here's how you solve the internal carry problem, right? Is you now, instead of a four ship of F-35s out there defending a lane for Taiwan, you've got a four ship of F-35s that each has four subscale drones that are carrying 6 AMRAAMs, right? And now your AMRAAM problem is solved, because now, across a four ship, you have 100 plus missiles to send downrange. And the F-35 radar and the link capability that it has is so good that it's just going to feed targeting data to those things. And I don't think they're there yet. It's probably, still 5, 7, 8, I don't know how many years down the road, but I think that that's eventually what they're going to get to.
I know that when they put the B-21 Raider on display 6 months ago or whatever, when Boeing did the big unveiling, one of the things they talked about, which blew my mind, and again, it probably won't blow yours. You might already even know it, but they said that plane, Boeing says that plane can fly over a battle space. It can scan all the information about where the enemy is, where their submarines are if they have them, and it can shoot that information in a nanosecond to
Yep.
everyone who needs it. And
Yeah.
essentially, even if it never drops a bomb, it's capable of transmitting essentially a real time map of everything they need to know. That level of technology to me is just mind blowing. And
Yeah.
it's so cool.
What most people don't realize is the F-35 is very similar in the sense that aircraft has sensors all over it, and it has an ability to do some of those types of things as well, without getting into the weeds about what it can and can't do.
Right.
Um, but yeah, I mean, it's been a focus of the Air Force for a long time, and the buzzword, at least it was when I was in, was sensor fusion. They're trying to get a way to have all these sensors kind of bring everything together and then fuse a solid battle space picture together that we can be reactive to. So, yeah.
What do you